Have you ever lied and thought no one would ever find out? Well, Ananias and Sapphira tried it, and the consequences were immediate, terrifying, and unforgettable. Today, we're diving into one of the most shocking stories from the early church. Ananias and Sapphira were part of the first Christian community in Jerusalem. Back then, the believers shared everything they had. People sold property and gave the money to the apostles so the community could be cared for. It was a movement built on trust, honesty, and devotion to God. But Ananias and Sapphira decided to play a dangerous game. They sold a piece of land, but instead of giving all the money, they kept some for themselves, and then they lied about it. Ananias came to the apostles and proudly presented part of the money. He said it was the full amount. But Peter, filled with the Holy Spirit, saw through the lie. He said, "Ananias, why has Satan filled your heart to lie to the Holy Spirit and keep back part of the money? Didn't it belong to you before it was sold? And after it was sold, wasn't the money at your disposal? How could you plan such a thing in your heart? You have not lied just to human beings, but to God." Acts 5:3-4. Can you imagine the tension in that room? A lie exposed in an instant. The deception was not just about money, it was about integrity, honesty, and trust in God. Immediately, something dramatic happened. Ananias fell down and died. The room went silent. Fear and awe swept through the believers. Later, unaware of her husband's fate, Sapphira came in. Peter asked her, "Tell me, is this the price you and Ananias received for the land?" She repeated the lie, and just like that, she too fell down and died. The young church watched in shock. The story spread quickly and taught a lesson they would never forget. God sees our hearts, and dishonesty has real consequences. This story may feel extreme to us today, but it's packed with lessons that are still relevant. 1. God sees what's hidden. Even when no one is watching, God knows the truth. 2. Integrity matters. True faith isn't just about actions, it's about honesty in the heart. 3. Small lies have big consequences. Ananias and Sapphira's small deception cost them their lives. 4. Faith is more than outward appearances. Pretending to be holy or generous while hiding the truth is dangerous. It's a stark reminder that God values our hearts over our show of generosity. Giving, sharing, and living faithfully must come from sincerity, not pride or fear of judgment. So what does this mean for us today? Whether it's in relationships, work, or faith, integrity is everything. When we lie, cheat, or pretend to be someone we're not, we are building on a shaky foundation. But when we live honestly, openly, and sincerely, we honor God and protect ourselves from devastating consequences. Ananias and Sapphira's story is shocking, but it's unforgettable for a reason. Let it remind you that honesty isn't optional, it's essential. If you found this story eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And remember, God always sees the truth.
Game over.